What's going on, tube? Trucker D back again, back again. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Hopefully you had a good week. Whenever you see this video, hopefully your week or weekend is going well. So today is Sunday, doing an extra run since we got some extra freight. So I'm going up to Jacksonville, picking up a trailer out of Charlotte. Yeah, I'm dropping this set off up there. So we're gonna talk about how to pull these doubles. Because I get asked so many times by my fellow subscribers, even just regular drivers. They'd be like, how do you pull those doubles? Is it hard? Do you have to turn extra wide? Like, how do you do it? Honestly, y'all, pulling doubles is not hard. I know they might look intimidating. Pulling triples might look intimidating. But pulling doubles is really not hard. Yes, it's a few extra steps that you have to take when it comes to pulling these. I actually have another video that I've actually been recording throughout today, so I'm going to upload that other video probably right after this one. But yes, pulling doubles is extra steps, it's extra things that you have to check for. The way I look at it, it's just like pulling an extra. It's just like a regular trailer. You're just pulling an extra one. So the way you would inspect the trailer is the same way you would inspect the 53. Now, when it comes to inspecting that dolly, that's a whole nother ball game. And in that second video, I talk more about the dolly. So be on the lookout for that video whenever I decide to release that. So as I've said before, when you're hooking these up, your heaviest trailer is your lead, your lightest is your tail. If you're pulling triples, be the same exact way. Your heaviest behind the tractor, your second heaviest, and then your lightest will be your third trailer. As far as dolly, like I said, I'll talk more about that in the next upcoming video. Now, when it comes to turning with these dollies, with these doubles, you don't have to turn super, super wide. You really don't, because believe it or not, that tail is going to follow your lead. So basically, wherever your first trailer goes, it's gonna go right behind you because that dolly is controlling the turns and the movements on that tail. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense to you guys. So you don't have to make no tight, you don't have to make no wide turns because it's gonna follow in the same exact path. Now, yes, sometimes you are gonna have to button hook. If you don't know what a button hook turn is, basically, let's just use these two lanes for example. The lane I'm in and the middle lane. So sometimes you're gonna have to make like a right hand turn from that middle lane to complete your turn because it's gonna be too tight. But once you've pulled these for a while, you'll be able to kind of gauge it, and you'll be able to tell if you can make that turn from the inside lane or if you need to take up an extra lane. That just comes with experience and it just comes with practice. Now I've been pulling doubles now for about going on 7 months. Honestly, it came natural to me. Now, when it came to hooking up, that's another story. Jordan, if you watch this video, you remember how trash I was at maneuvering that dolly. But you know, since I've been doing it for months, I done got better at it. It's really not hard. Now, I will say though, you need to respect these doubles, respect them. You need to make sure you're paying attention to what you're doing. You always, and I repeat, you always, always, always want to make sure you have an out. Meaning, wherever you park your truck or wherever maneuver you make, you need to make sure that you will be able to pull forward because backing these up is hard. Backing both these trailers, you know. If you're perfectly straight, you know, you'll be able to back it a few feet, but God forbid you park your truck at an angle, you're fucked. You know. You want to make sure you're going somewhere to where you don't have to turn around to make a U-turn. You want to make sure that you don't hit a dead end. You know. I don't want you guys to think that these doubles are just for the highway, you know, because the reality is all these terminals aren't always off the highway. Sometimes you're gonna have to drive into a town or into a country, you know, or suburb or wherever. You know, like Jacksonville, for instance. That's where I'm going now. Jacksonville terminal is not right off the highway. You know, I'm going right through the hood, basically the hood of Jacksonville. So I'm going down, you know, narrow streets or what have you. So make sure you always are in a position to where you'll be able to pull forward. That's why when I park in the fuel island, I make sure I park somewhere. I make sure I park. I make sure I park to where nobody's in front of me, because sometimes people take forever in the fuel island, and I don't want to have to back up because he wants to take a shower in the fuel island. You know, when it comes to me parking, like when I take my 30-minute break, sometimes um, I usually will take mine at a rest area. Now, because of the hours that I drive, because I usually drive, late night, early morning, those rest areas are full. So I'm usually one of those truck drivers that you'll see parked, on the ramps or outside the rest area, you know. And that's another reason why you might see a lot of doubles parking in the fuel line, because we can't park in a spot all the time. Because like I said, you'll mainly see doubles at nighttime, and as you know, at nighttime the truck stops are going to be full, so there's nowhere for us to park, you know. So sometimes we got to get creative when we're parking these doubles or triples. Now, certain parts of Florida and certain parts of the country, like in Florida on the turnpike, my Florida, you know about the turnpike. A lot of times you'll see double 53s. I don't pull those. LTL, we don't pull those. But again, you'll hook those up the same way. Now, as far as turning 253s, I really couldn't tell you because I've never done it. I really have no desire to do that. As you know, LTL, our trailers, they're 28-foot trailers, so we're pretty long, but nowhere near like they are. So that's just my little 2 cents on pulling these doubles. Just make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're able to get out of a situation, because, as you guys know, a lot of these experiences I talk about, a lot of stuff I talk about is from experience. Like I've had situations where I was stuck and couldn't back up. Now I'm sure you guys are gonna wonder how I did it. Let's just say I made sure I'm extra careful now. Basically, what I had to do was, this is a while back. I had to break the whole set apart, take my lead and dolly, make my U-turn, and I had to leave my tail, drop my lead and dolly, go back and pick up the tail, and put all of it, in a position to where I'd be able to get out. It was a pain in the ass, so from that day on, I made sure I paid attention to what I was doing. All right, y'all. So, as I said before, be on the lookout for that next video that I'm dropping. I'll probably release it today or tomorrow. As I always tell y'all, thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Appreciate all of you guys. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit thumbs up anyway. And as I always tell y'all take it easy, stay safe.